What's going on, everybody? I found my spot where I'm gonna just chill out, think, meditate, let my thoughts come to me. Where I can hear the Most High clearly. I'm starting a 1 to 3 chapter a day reading of the Bible. I done read so many different parts of the Bible, but I'm about to read the Scriptures version, and I'm gonna, go slow, take it slow. Um, Oftentimes we find ourselves getting in a rush trying to do things or trying to be at a certain place or a certain level of existence when really we're at where we need to be at in life for this current moment. And when we realize that, we can start growing in the areas that we need to grow in for this current season, this current moment. Really and truly, I was going to make a video earlier explaining my life and everything I went through, and basically just give a tell all, but everybody doesn't need to know my business. I had a rough childhood. I had an effed up childhood. I was in a dysfunctional house. I was provoked to anger, and you're not supposed to provoke your child to anger, and that caused me to rebel. And I'm not gonna say it's his fault that I rebelled. It was my disobedience that caused me to rebel. But that's neither here or there. People don't need to know my childhood, everything about my childhood, everything about my life, and everything that's gotten me here to where I'm at right now in life. I just want people to understand that though we may be in different seasons and different parts of our life, we need to embrace our journey and embrace where we're at and be patient with where we're at in life. Don't try to have the full story out because you're only this age. And for some people, your story is needed and you are well seasoned, well aged, and it's time for you to start sharing your story to help other people. Um, Me personally, I'm not fully there yet. Right, I can give you parts and aspects of where I'm at in life and where I done experienced, but I'm I'm at a point where I'm still healing, right? I'm still learning and unlearning, and I'm still growing, right? I was raised up in churches where it was binded and they had religion, they were bound in sin, and other churches where it was contradiction to the word. It was a word being preached, but a lifestyle being lived, right? And we're human. Like I've been told and like I've been shown, we're perfect, but we're human as well, right? His Most High, His perfection resides in us, but we have human characteristics. We're not perfect, right? We may fall short. All of us done fallen short of the glory, but it's important that we get back up again and repent and keep moving, right? I just, like I said, I'm out here. I'm about to read a chapter to 3 chapters a day, meditate, maybe, just get in tune and in alignment with myself, with the Most High, so I can hear clearly and know what I need to be doing, what I need to be focusing on, not anybody else doing what I need to focus on. And I think that's a lot of us. You know, America and the world is dealing with a lot more mental health issues than we like to describe. And sometimes we don't even need all these pills that they're trying to prescribe to us. We just need weed, which was made illegal in like the 1930s because people didn't want other people to get rich and people didn't want other people to be at peace, right? Mental, al or el. Start looking at words that end with el, like spell, el, cursive, right? We need to start going deeper. Um, I personally haven't smoked weed really in my life. I took a hit of a roach when I was young, and I caught ash, and I didn't like it. It wasn't for me, but it, I think honestly, what I need, if anything, if I'm gonna be prescribed anything, I need natural herbs, not natural elements, natural weed in my body. Some people like other stuff, right? And as long as you don't do it in obsession or addiction, and you don't do it out of, you know, I can't live without this and idolatry, I think that in moderation or in small amounts and small dosages is helpful and effective for the body. Um, you know, I think a lot of us should just have a powwow and smoke some weed, man, some natural herbs, and or inhale the natural herbs. You might not even need to be a person that smokes it, but just inhales it. I know when my grandfather used to smoke some cigarettes. It was a certain kind that smelled good, and I just inhaled it. And he would talk, and we would talk, and we would vibe out, right? Maybe there's CBD oils or vapor rubs or some type of hemp oil or whatever oil. I don't know. Maybe there's something greater out here, natural, without all the additives and all the THC and all the stuff that's not good for your body, that's killing your body and damaging your lungs and your brain and your neutrons and neurons, etc., etc. Um, you know, I believe that there's better out here than that we haven't experienced and tasted and felt it yet, but it's there. And some people, or a few people, may have, and this government's $30 trillion in debt. If they want to legalize something and get themselves out of debt, they should do it. That way, we have legal dealers and there's no evil stuff going on, right? But that's just one of my innovative thoughts. I don't need to be telling people all my business, et cetera, et cetera. I just need to be around the right people. But the government knows what they're doing. Or they've been knowing what they've been doing, and now they got people that's making millions and billions off of it legally, 16, 17 years old, and they got people that sold dime bags in jail for 30 years. That's kind of effed up if you ask me. But back to what I was saying, I'm going to just read a chapter to 3 chapters, enjoy my view, enjoy where I'm at, don't rush anything. That's life. We need to settle down in our moment. And once we settle down in our moment, everything else will come together. I don't know what that is. Pray for me. But pray for me if you're righteous. If you're wicked, I don't want none of your prayers. If you don't care about people, I don't want none of your prayers. I've been having this crush on this female. Her name's Jasmine Thomas, since I was a little kid, right? I recently just told her everything, and I was expecting a good response back, but it's life, and certain people may not be where you're at in life, and you can't force yourself on the other people. It's part of the reason why I'm out here, because I can't force myself on the other people, and I can't expect people to feel how I feel, or think they feel how I feel, or care about what I care about, etc., etc. Only time will tell what is what and who's who and where I'm going in life and what I'm doing in life with who I'm doing it with. I'm not, there's certain possibilities that I am suggesting and taking into consideration. Remember Father Abraham, remember that anything is possible, and that people forget how we were prolific in creation. People forget how mankind came to be. Mankind came to be from a man's rib being taken out of his body. I done had that experience myself. I done felt that experience where I done been put into a deep sleep and I wake up and my rib is hurting and my side's hurting and I'm walking slow inside. I've had experiences where I've had baby fingers, baby hands on my fingers, on 10 of my fingers. I've lived and heard songs like Wants and Needs by Drake and Lil Baby, or Ritz-Carlton Plies, and I understand that my mission in life may be a little bit different from everybody else's. So my goal, my objective, my thing that I'm supposed to be doing in life may be different from other people, and people call me crazy, but I've had these dreams, visions, experiences, thoughts, patterns in my head for a long time, way before certain songs came out. I've sung certain things and said certain things, then months later it's on an album or on a music song or whatever the case may be, or certain rappers talking about stuff I actually lived. And there's a lot that goes on that people don't realize. The spiritual world is just as real, if not realer, than the natural. And this is where people get off calling me schizophrenic and calling me psychotic and calling me narcissistic, you know, you know, all the things they like to call people having episodes of mania, whatever the case may be. I'm getting mislabeled by doctors right now that need to be taking the medicine that they prescribing to me, but it's fine, right? Because, all I can do is love people. And if people feel like I have a problem while they don't acknowledge their problems, that's okay. How could you help someone else when you got this in your eye, right? You need to get that out your eye first. But hey, we're going to see what's what in a couple of days, a couple of weeks, couple of months, couple of years. We're going to see who's who, who's been talking about what, who's been saying the same thing about this financial economic collapse, implosion, who's been talking about the Most High, who's been trying to, do his will and remain humble, because, he can drop you down or make you fall down if you get prideful and think that you did this or you did that, when it's him that's been working and doing stuff this whole time. I know I'm talking a lot. It sounds like I'm rambling, but I'm not. I'm just getting these thoughts out. I'm getting these views out. I'm getting these ceilings out, right? Because I cannot conceal everything forever. Some things are to be concealed. Some things are to be revealed. Some things are to be hidden, and some things are to be shown. We're just operating in these new levels and these new dimensions right now. Like I said, I'm about to read these books, these chapters, and we're going to go day by day. This is the start of it, day one. I don't know, it's October 8th or 9th or something like that. We're going to see. So I'm going to post this to my YouTube. I may send it to certain people just so they understand where I'm at, where I'm taking it, where I'm going with it, what my plans are, etc. And I just want to be a person that helps people and doesn't seek recognition or fame, or to be behind a or in front of a camera, or to be, oh, look, put my name right here, or shout me out because I did this, or look what I did, or look how I'm doing this, or look at what I'm giving to, etc., etc. I don't need spotlight. I'll just do it in secret, and the Most High blesses me with it, right? Because I'm blessed to be a blessing unto others, right? People don't need to know I did something for somebody, because it's truly him doing it for that person, and he's just using me as a vessel, right? It's time for change to happen. It's time for greatness to happen. It's time for new levels of awareness and new levels of capabilities and possibilities to happen. He's literally speaking through me right now. I just want what's for me, and I want my portion. All right, that's all I want. That's all I ask for, is what's for me and my portion, and what I can handle and what I can sustain. There's certain people that try to say I have an obsession, or that I'm trying to hurt people or harm people. I don't want to hurt or harm anyone. Let's get that misconception out of the way. I don't want to hurt or harm anyone. I don't wish to seek to or intend to do danger to anyone. I love all people, and I just want what's best for everybody. And I want people to be successful and happy and winning, even if that means that they win more than me, right? I done had to starve and watch other people eat, so I understand you got to show gratitude and gratefulness and thankfulness of where you're at, because he's still keeping food on your back. Food on your table, clothes on your back, a roof over your head, right? So it's not even like that. People got the wrong misconception, and they judge me, and they listen to other people's conversations about me, inquiring about me, and they go to palm readers and tarot card readers, and they doing this and that, trying to gain information on me to come up with this thesis or this generalization of me, when they really should just go and ask me, right? Just come and ask me what's what, and I'll tell you. Yes, I tried to do network marketing. Yes, I sucked. I failed. I effed up, right? I didn't do good, right? That was the opportunity that was shown to me about foreign exchange market. Yes, I love the foreign exchange market. Yes, I'm trying to be a better trader. Yes, I have notes on top of notes. I have information on top of information. I have stuff that he reveals to me, that he shows to me. I have different ideas and innovative, creative thoughts that pop into my mind, but don't call me schizophrenic, crazy, lacking, or psychotic, or drapetomania, or nigritude, or whatever the case you want to say or make it want to be, right? Because it's not that. I'm intelligent. I'm wise in him. I'm foolish to the world, but I'm wise in him, because he uses the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. So call me foolish, say raka to me, all these other things. I'll just be humble, because I care about other people, right? Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over. You have to get crushed in order to produce wine. You have to go through something in order for that oil to be over your life. So I understand that he can't pour new wine into old wineskins. It's gonna burst. You can't be doing the same thing, talking the same way, thinking the same way, doing the old way of things, and expect for new things and bigger things, greater things, big blessings to come your way. So I'll just say that I think I've said enough. It's 15 minutes in, and I said a bunch of stuff. I'm not even sure if everybody's listening. They tuning out, or they saying F him, whatever. I don't care. I don't like him, etc., etc. Feel how you feel. It's all love. At the end of the day, people be hating for no reason because they're covetous and they're envious, jealous, and they want what's over your life. They want to do what you want to do, or they want to do what you've been instructed to do, instead of figuring out what they need to do and what the Most High wants for them to do. Instead of instructing and telling, hey, this is what you should be doing, focus on that, you're trying to do what I'm supposed to be doing, and you're not graced for it. And that's where you fall, and that's where you stumble, and that's where you get burnt. Because when you're not graced to do something, you're going to get burnt trying to do it, and you're going to burn out trying to do it. You have to be graced for it, and you have to be pure in what you're doing, and you can't be looking for gain in what you're doing. You have to be looking for the glory to be given to him. So it's all love. I'm about to read these chapters, sit down for a while, lay down for a while, meditate, see what he wants me to do, etc., etc., and we're going to move forward. It's all love, and I mean this genuinely from the bottom of my heart. I love, from the bottom of my heart to the top of my heart to the middle of my heart, I love all y'all, right? Whether you're gay, straight, whatever. I can't force myself on you. If you feel like you need to put your penis inside of another man's butt, or you want to rub cooter cats, that's on you. All I can do is love you, right? I understand that a lot of y'all done been raped, abused, neglected, rejected, hurt, right? So I don't judge y'all, but just don't be prideful whenever you come up to me. Don't throw it in my face that you gay, because I don't throw it in my face in your face that I'm straight. I don't need to go around having parades of I'm straight. I understand that y'all been in a situation where, y'all felt like y'all couldn't come out the closet, or y'all had to hide it. But if you're going to be that, be that. But I'm not going to judge you. All I can do is love you. The only reason that I'm not cool with it, because he's not cool with it. You cannot have children that way. It's literally impossible, right? Other than that, I love you. I don't have nothing against you. Do whatever you're going to do, as long as you know the outcome of what you do. As long as you know the truth of what you're doing. I could care less. We're friends. We're cool, right? Do what you're going to do. But as far as having that under my roof and let my children see that, I won't participate in that. Now, you could do what you want to do. You're welcome to come over, eat, etc., etc. We talk. But as far as in my future, letting people, certain spirits come in and have dominion, do, etc., etc., no, that's not happening. You're not finna run the show or be behind anything. You can sit down in a service. You can, talk. You could explain what happened. We could talk about your life. I could pray for you, etc., etc. But as far as doing something when you're not equipped or you're not under the covenant with him, I can't allow people to do that in life. I'm speaking about future tense things, right? It's just certain things that we can't allow, right? But it's all love, right? I'll talk to any person. I don't care what your background is, and I'll love you, and I won't judge you. I'm not condemning you. I'm not saying you're going to hell, because honestly, I only saw 3 people in hell. I saw 2 demons and 1 person getting tortured in hell, getting their back bitten. So it's his will and his desire that all men be saved. So if my desire is to be this or do that or have this, have that, won't he get his desires if he wants to give me the desires of my heart, right? People don't even read the book of Enoch to understand that angels are judged for a time and a time. These books have been transliterized. People don't understand that while you may be judged, there's grace and there's forgiveness, right? The only person that doesn't get forgiveness is the person that has caused all this BS all this time. We have to realize who our enemy is. It's not people. It's a spirit. It's an evil spirit that wanted praise, worship, and honor, that was prideful. He participated in the 7 abominations, right? The 6 things the Most High hates, and 7 is abomination, right? It's Satan, Hashatan, the wicked one, right? So let's realize who our enemy is. Let's realize who our allies are, and let's stick together and come together, right? I'm not saying all different religions form into one. No, I'm saying I believe in what I believe in, you believe in what you believe in, but let the truth be revealed and let everything else be a lie, right? Um, when we're seeking truth and we're seeking honesty, we're gonna find it. When we're seeking virtue and patience and kindness and meekness and humbleness and joy and prudence and forbearance and long suffering, we're gonna find it, right? So I love all people, no matter what race you are. I'll give you the food that I have in my refrigerator. I give you the shirt off my back, because it's about serving. It's not about being served. It's about helping. It's not about being helped. But depending on where you at in life, that's what you're gonna experience, right? So I love all nations. I know I've said stuff about the Gentiles, but the servitude just means, we're working together. You're helping me out. I'm helping you out. Abraham's slaves would not have gone and had swords in their hands to get Lot, and if Abraham was beating on his slaves, they would have killed him, don't you think? So just start thinking about what servitude means as y'all read Isaiah 11, Isaiah 14, Isaiah 60, the book of Isaiah, these transliterized books, right? The Library of Alexandria with all the information. Where are all those books? The 130 something books, not just the 81 books or the 66 books, but where are all the books, right? People, let's start paying attention and waking up. There's a dialogue, then there's the dialogue that is kept in these temples and lounges, and then there's the hidden dialogue. So let's understand what we're doing, right? Like I said, I'm gonna read these 3 chapters. I'm gonna read these 3 chapters, 1 to 3 chapters. I'm gonna sit down for a while, and I'm gonna bring my thoughts under subjection to my spirit, and my spirit is in subjection to the Most High, and my flesh is in subjection to my spirit, and my spirit is in subjection to the Most High. So we're gonna get things and get together today. I love y'all. This is where I'm at on not October, November 8th or 9th. I love y'all. Y'all be easy. Y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. Have a good day. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, whatever time you're looking at or watching this video. This is Avery Alexander Hadley, Yeshua, Yeshayahu, Joshua, whatever you want to call me, I'm just here to show love. I'm here to show love. And what I do in my life is because he graced me or gave me the ability to do it. I'm not out here trying to proclaim or say, look at what I'm doing for this person, or look at what I got, etc., etc. If it comes, it comes. If I do it, I do it. And I ain't looking for no handout, right? I already know what he told me. So it's all love. I love y'all. Y'all be easy. Y'all be safe. Doors are about to open. Doors are about to shut. Things are about to change. Y'all be easy. Y'all be safe. Love y'all.